Although transportation simulation games peaked their fame in the late 90s and early 00s, I would have to say plenty of people still enjoy sim games where you basically control traffic for trains, planes, machines basically. The kind of games, you mostly get to play on your PCs. And, well, there's a decent amount of transportation simulation games on the way to PCs and consoles. And so they were basically taking a look at some of the best coming our way soon. Let's go. Alright, basically if you're looking for a relaxing kind of simulator to get to explore with some pretty good scenery to watch, The Bus, I would say definitely worth a watch throughout the coming year. See, this one's coming from a team of folks with a lot of previous experience in this particular genre, to which the thing is, The Bus is actually available right now in its early access phase for about $25 until 2022, they said. I would have to say it's quite an ambitious game, and there's even a lot to do here. To be honest, kind of actually built different than a simulation game per se. It even features a multiplayer, modding tools, different modes, and a campaign, and more. Alaskan Truck Simulator has actually been in the works for quite some time, but finally it's to be announced, release date changed to coming soon this week. Alaskan Truck Simulator basically puts you behind the wheels of big machines and into Alaska. Simply, where you get to challenge and be challenged by pretty much one of the most harsh and dangerous environments anywhere to see if you can survive long enough. Promising game so far, a lot of hype surrounding this game, and we'll possibly have hands on this one in just a couple months. So go ahead and make sure to stay tuned for a precise release date here. For me and a few other folks, I would have to say the off-road simulation game of 2020 was SnowRunner because it was really good. But I think me and those few other folks can call it for 2021 right here. Off-Road Delivery Service is, well, basically another courier action kind of game from a super good developer, and it's basically about making deliveries to remote locations, the more remote ones, see? And it's also weird. I mean, here you will even have to climb mountains, set up camps and things like that. Yeah, it's good, but I don't know, if that's your kind of thing, Off-Road Delivery Service doesn't have a release date, but you can add it to your wish list. On Steam, possibly also due out in late 2021. Talon behind the wheel. Apparently, an ambitious open world driving simulator with proper tire physics is what they said. From these developers who actually worked on a few AAA games so far for the past 14 years, I think. I looked it up actually. To which, well, in Talon, you basically start with a muscle car and start with just being nice. Like, get to pick up fellow travelers on the way, or go to warehouses and pick up goods and make some money, with which you can buy new cars and parts and stuff like that. I mean, I would call it some pure driving pleasure game. You can also go ahead and call it if you like. This one's also due out late 2021, coming to PCs only via Steam. Coming to PCs and Nintendo Switch from developers Aerosoft, this is Truck and Logistics Simulator. obviously. We actually went through this one a couple of times before. Right now, this one will be released on June 23rd on Steam Early Access for $19.99, a 25% discount for 3 days. Make sure to check it out. And then a couple days later on June 25th for the Nintendo Switch for $39.99. You can play this one solo or with friends, and yeah, there's actually a lot of hype around what we have here. Check it out real quick. Well, moving on, we got Taxi Simulator. Pretty much, I think, the latest first-person simulator game that takes you into the world of a New York taxi driver, which you've definitely seen before, which also you might think could be a little dull, but you probably couldn't be more wrong with this one. So that's basically because you have to deal with issues you never even thought was even there, and as you can probably see, it's a little wilder than you would have thought. Check it out in case you missed it. This one's due out on its way to PC sometime later this year, possibly in just a couple of months. Get ready for a next generation trucking experience. That's what they say. Here in Truck World, Australia, you travel across Australia, behind the wheel of the mighty road train. You get to haul extreme cargoes, thousands of miles, and get to explore the outback wilderness in actually some of the most intense conditions on Earth, is what this game's about. And like any other ones in this list, there's unlockables here, upgrades, and customization. Actually moddable with Steam Workshop, this one, to which, if all goes well apparently, also due out sometime later this year. Here is Simbus, and here's a new trailer too for the actually freshly announced game by probably the same folks who previously published games like House Flipper, Car Mechanic Simulator, and Lost for Darkness. Simbus is described as a new advanced bus simulator where you drive historic and modern vehicles from all parts of the world, in which you get to visit cities of USA, Europe, and China, and actually meet other people in online multiplayer modes. Check it out. Simbus has a Steam page, but not a release date yet. SimRail 2021, the railway simulator. Well, this one's described as an advanced railway simulator where you master high-speed, long-distance, heavy freight, hauls, and trains. It's one of those games that's got all the realistic driving physics and multiplayer also, and apparently over 500 kilometers of geodetic data based on railroads. Sounds good in my opinion, certainly looks good, and it's on its way with a lot of early promise. So I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but check it out. This one's due out sometime in the fall 2021.
The island where I grew up. I love the people, the jungle, and the cars.
But finally, we have Trucker Dynasty, Cuba, Libre, whatever. To which developers went on and said offers a completely new gaming experience, a real-life truck business simulation with a storyline and everything to go with. As for the setting, apparently it's post-revolutionary Cuba, 1970s, where you take over a small transport company there, where you start your dynasty. There's music, dance, not to forget the world itself and its beauty.
Burn, demolish our villages. Despite these challenges, we make the best of it. But I have to go now. My uncle is waiting for me at the garage as he has an offer that might help me escape this island.
That's all for now. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything you would like to know about these games, let me know about it in the comment section. If you like the video, don't forget to like. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because that would be the best way to get more videos like this one. In any case, I will see you guys again very soon.